Nyasha was breathtakingly beautiful, skin smooth and glowing, eyes large and expressive, and a smile that could soften even the hardest hearts. When she walked through the village in her neatly pressed dresses, heads turned. Though she came from a humble background, she refused to look like it. She wore bold red lipstick, gold hoop earrings, and carried handbags that cost more than her mother earned in months. She had fallen into the wrong circle. Her friends, girls like Tariro, Lynette, and Brenda, lived fast. They partied from Monday to Monday, smoked weed in dimly lit lounges, and posted glamorous photos beside sleek black SUVs and white luxury sedans with tinted windows. Nyasha loved it. She dated wealthy, powerful, older men who bought her expensive perfumes and sent her money in amounts she had never imagined. But strangely, the money never helped her. Every time she received it, something went wrong. She would fall mysteriously sick, or an emergency would drain it, or it would disappear in ways she couldn't explain. Still, she never questioned it. One night, after leaving a wild party tragedy struck, her friend Tariro was hit by a speeding car. Nyasha still remembered the sound and the way Tariro's body lay motionless on the cold tarmac, blood pooling beneath her. She died before help arrived. Nyasha cried that night, but by the next weekend, she was partying again. Then came another incident. Brenda was attacked, mugged and assaulted while walking home from a late-night gathering. She survived, but she was never the same again. Fear crept into the group, but not Nyasha. One day she got invited to a party in a very big mansion. It had so many rooms, too many locked doors, too many whispers. Curiosity got the better of her. Pretending to head to the ladies' room, Nyasha slipped away unnoticed. She opened one door. Inside, men dressed in red and black stood in a circle. Their voices were low, chanting words she couldn't understand. The room was thick with smoke, and the smell, it smelled like blood. Her heart pounded. She quietly shut the door, but instead of leaving, she opened another. Her breath stopped. Stacks of cash, bundles upon bundles, filled the room. Her mind raced. No one will know, she thought. She grabbed as much as she could carry, stuffed it into her bag, and slipped out of the mansion. What she didn't know, she had just stolen from men who were not ordinary. Fear pushed her out of the city. She returned to the village, pretending everything was fine. Her mother welcomed her with open arms, unaware of the darkness her daughter had brought home. While her mother worked in the farm, Nyasha hid the money under her bed. That night, they ate dinner together like nothing had changed. But something had. Strange things started happening. Whispers in the night, shadows that moved without reason, cold drafts in a closed room. 2 days later, Nyasha noticed bumps on her skin. They looked like chicken pox. She applied ointment. That night, she dreamed of people, feeding on her body. She woke up sweating. She prayed, rebuked the spirits, tried to sleep again. The next morning, she woke up to a smell, a terrible smell, like a rotting corpse. Then she felt something crawling. She looked down and screamed. Maggots. They were coming out of her skin. Her flesh looked like it was decaying. "Mother! Mother!" she cried, her voice breaking in terror. Her mother rushed in and froze. Her daughter, beautiful Nyasha, was rotting alive. The hospital's desperate. Her mother rushed her to the hospital. The first one refused them. The second turned them away. The third wouldn't even let them in. Finally, they reached a small, modest hospital run by Dr. Kadushi, a young, humble man. He tried everything, but nothing worked. Her mother sought a spiritual leader, an old man, wise and calm. After praying, he spoke. "Your daughter is under a curse." He revealed everything. The money she took was not ordinary. It carried darkness, and now it is consuming her. They rushed home. The money under the bed was gone. In its place, maggots. The spiritual leader prayed over Nyasha. She screamed, cried, shook violently, until suddenly, silence. The smell disappeared. The wounds began to close. The maggots stopped. Nyasha collapsed, but she was alive. Weeks later, Nyasha sat outside her home, wrapped in a simple cotton dress. No makeup, no flashy jewelry, no lies, just peace. She had survived. Not everything that glitters is gold. Money gained through wrong means carries consequences. And sometimes those consequences come in ways no one can escape. Stealing, especially from dangerous and unknown sources, can cost more than you could ever imagine. Be content. Be honest. And Nyasha learnt her lesson.